Good morning, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you from my apartment doing the Sacred Path cards again today. I hope all of you are focusing on something positive and getting out. It's a beautiful fall day today. Today I've selected the Sacred Mountain spread, and thank you for tuning into my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. The Sacred Mountain is a place of inner knowing and proper perspective. The sacred mountain of our ancestors is not a physical place, it's a place of balance that exists within the sacred space of each individual. To reach this place of wisdom and enlightenment, balanced with faith, trust, innocence, and courage, you must climb the mountains and hills of your own limitations and conquer the fears that keep you from knowing. You may feel confused or temporarily lost. When the challenges are many and the path is crooked, you may feel confused or temporarily lost. In such times, the Sacred Mountain spread is the tool that will aid you in seeing the truth from the perspective of Eagle. In Freedom and From Above, the overall significance is clearly put into perspective. The spread is what I call a working spread because you must climb to the top using your own courage and strength rather than being carried by someone else. If the going is getting tough and you're willing to confront the limitation that you've set in your own path, this is the spread to use. So the first 4 cards represent the areas of creativity open to you where you have set limitation or denial. The Sacred Mountain card is the reward at the end of the climb or the gift you will attain by completing the journey. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards and see what Great Mystery and Great Spirit have to share with me for a teaching this morning. Let's see where I can get this book put in the right spot here. So I'm grateful to be able to share this message with you. Just going to take a few deep breaths, release any self-doubt, negativity, self-sabotage, negative energy, stress, and the need to control out of my body, mind, and spirit. And allow the Great Mystery, Great Spirit, Angels, Ascended Masters, Jesus Christ, Mother Mary Magdalene, the ancestors, to work through me to help me be a bridge between the path of understanding and the crooked trail, bridging the heavens and the earths together. Speaking from my sacred heart and my own, about my own journey and my truth and how I'm getting through it right now and maintaining to feel good in the process. Thank you. So this morning I've listened to some positive YouTube videos. I've listened to music, exercised, did some stretching. Sometimes it's just the little things like getting up, brushing your teeth, moving your body around, and combing your hair, doing self-hygiene that make you feel a little bit better. Some happy music that gets you pumped up. I listen to meditative music all through the night, for the most of the night, to help heal my heart chakra and open my heart after some pretty painful, I guess it would feel like my heart was cracked open, broken in half. I'm putting the pieces back together again and healing myself. I'm co-creating my healing with Great Mystery and Great Spirit, and I'm grateful for that today, in hopes that maybe this will help someone else. Because we all go through really tragic, difficult life experiences sometimes that just knock the wind out of you. You feel like you get stabbed in the back, punched and kicked in the gut all at the same time, and you just don't know if you're going to be able to get up or get through it. Well, I'm getting through it. I'm coming out of the other side with hope and positivity. Sometimes I don't feel that way all the time, but it's a process. So after I do this reading and morning focus, I'm going to go take a walk in nature and enjoy my beautiful day. Because there's a lot of good things going on in my life right now. So this is a 5-card spread, and I'm going to draw 5 cards, and this is the path to personal freedom. So I can conquer the limitations that I put in my own path, because our souls or spirits choose different lessons to learn. And if we're able to confront the fears within ourselves, we're able to grow and learn from those experiences, no matter how painful they are. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I've drawn some good cards this morning. So the first card I drew, this is to the lesson needed to remove present limitation. So I have to have fire and spontaneity, fire medicine. So the first card appears in the east and signifies the lesson needed to remove any present limitations. So I can't stay stagnant. I have to feel passionate about life and what I'm doing, and be spontaneous and just go with the flow. Otherwise, I get stuck. I get stuck in the doldrums and the mundane, stuff. And then that fire within me, that passion for life and creating beauty in my life, becomes stagnant, and I don't feel beautiful or passionate about life anymore. I feel stuck and stagnant and sad and depressed. And those are all things and lessons that I've learned in my past that I have to be aware of daily. And I have to burn those fears and shadows away in Great Mystery's name on a daily basis, so that I can remain passionate and loving towards myself and others in life, and know that everything I've gone through or am going through is leading me to more passion and spontaneity in my life, and doing what I love to do rather than doing what I have to do. I can do what I want to do with passion, which makes me happy. So this is the place of the golden door, which leads to all other levels of awareness. No matter what card appears in the position, you're asked at what you feel you cannot achieve in this card's lesson. Hence, the limitation is made clear. Excuse me. So sometimes when I think about the stuff that I've been through, it can make me feel sad and downhearted. But then when I think about the fact that I'm on this side of it, that's a blessing. Sacred fire within us, peace of eternal flame, burn away the barriers in Great Mystery's name. Teach us warmth and goodness, the love of Grandfather Sun, melting every difference until we are truly one. The warmth of fire is a basic part of the human two-legged makeup. When we suppress our natural humanness and ignore our body's needs for warmth or fire medicine, the body will become cold in places. Soon, the body will forget to send life force to the areas that need warmth, love, and attention. In this modern world where people are afraid to embrace a friend, to touch someone's arm when they are speaking, or to allow themselves to be nurtured by Earth Mother, many have lost fire medicine that produces a sense of unity. Fire medicine is the reminder that all things come from and contain Great Mystery, which is original source. The fire of creation lives within us and in all our relations. When we balance the sacred fire inside of ourselves in every form it takes, we can then perceive and become anything in creation through melding with the sacred fire in all things. This talent is spontaneous creation. Passion for living is fuel for the inner fire and is found through appreciation of every blessing physical life has to offer. If fire medicine has appeared in your cards today, you are being asked to acknowledge the fire within you. Your spontaneity for living depends upon your connection to fire. You can support your passion for living through acknowledging all of the good medicine present in your life. Your ability to create adventure and excitement comes from your willingness to give yourself joy and pleasure. All that is needed to continue the passion is to decide that you're worthy and proceed. If you have any judgments about passion on the physical level, it may be time to clear them. All acts of life are sacred when treated in a respectful manner. Any old fears of intimacy or commitment can act as limitations to relationships. If this applies to you, clear the fear. As the fear leaves, so will the coldness of past hurts, and you will be ready for more rewarding future relationships. In all cases, fire medicine insists that we use the fire within to fuel our lives with energy. This energy comes from Mother Earth's passionate physicality and Grandfather Sun's spontaneous love. When we are in balance, this divine union sparks our natural desire for experiencing life. If the spontaneity is already happening to you, continue. So that's what I'm going to do, because I know that when I'm passionate and spontaneous about life, that's when those unexpected blessings and excitement, that adventure becomes more true and fun. And I'm grateful to have a powerful fire that burns within inside me. It's an eternal flame that I got from Great Mystery, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that lesson that I can be passionate and spontaneous, and it's a good thing. So I don't have to limit myself and remove my passion and spontaneity, because then I'll just go back down and be depressed and not truly loving myself and being passionate about my dreams, my gifts, and my ability to inspire and find the treasure within me. The second card appears in the south and represents the lesson needed to restore your trust. So, Vision Quest 3, Seeking and Finding. So, so I just drew 30, and then I drew 3, which is 33. Seeking and Finding. So I'm seeking and finding the passion and spontaneity within myself through my vision quest of my internal seeking and finding of my eternal spirit, and vision questing within myself, and the adventure of life. And the lesson needed to restore my trust is to seek what I am trying to find, which is happiness and joy and adventure for life, and enjoying every minute of it, even the difficult parts that I feel like I can't get through. I know I've been through so much and I've come so far that pretty much everything that comes to me right now is a blessing. So I don't have to limit my faith or my trust in Great Mystery. When I start to see my ego rearing its ugly head, I need to heal the hurt of being betrayed and trusted, being betrayed after I trusted, because that means I'm holding resentment in my heart, and I have to allow that to be removed in Great Mystery's name and burn away, because those are the shadow parts of me that were hurt. And then I'll become a whining childlike victim instead of a courageous child that sees the world as an adventure. So when I can see the world as an adventure, I'm going to seek and find the passion and spontaneity for life, and the joy of living through, everything. And then when I'm reflecting that out into my outside world, then I find the passion and spontaneity in other people, and I help light their fire, their eternal flame, because we're all seeking that, most of us, a passion for living. So the third card is the lesson needed to find personal truths. So the West card may also imply there is a that there may be a limitation you've put on yourself regarding your ability to know what's right for you. So when I go within and seek my eternal immortal spirit, and go within myself to the quiet places of my spirit in wisdom and in gratitude, I know what is right for me because I feel it in my sacred heart. And when I give thanks for that knowing, and I stay in gratitude, then I don't have limitation. I'm limitless because I have passion and spontaneity for life, and I'm removing that limitation that I used to have, and I'm restoring my trust by seeking and finding the foundation that I have now, which is spiritual foundation, which is the strongest foundation that I can have in my life. And through wisdom and gratitude, I will continue to keep my eternal flame burning, because that is my personal truth. And then I have no limitation. And I don't have limitation on myself regarding my ability to know what's right for me, because from my sacred heart, I know what makes me feel good, what makes me happy, what makes me sad, if I really listen to myself. So I'm grateful to know those personal truths today. The fourth card is the lesson needed to acknowledge personal gifts or talents. So, sacred space, 44, respect. So I'm grateful to have a sacred space within my body, within my mind, and my spirit. And I have a sacred space around me. I have a roof over my head today. I have heat, a place for peace and quiet, so that I can read, listen to music, exercise, study, do what I need to do in order to heal and take care of myself. That way, my passion for life and my gifts and talents and abilities will automatically be acknowledged through me, and I will be able to notice what my personal talents and gifts are, because I'll be passionate about life, because I'm feeding my eternal spirit with love and respecting myself and my space, my body, my feelings. So that way I don't limit myself from the field of plenty, because if I don't enjoy and be grateful for what I have right now, then I'm shunning the beauty of what I have, and that's not gratitude. That means I don't respect what Great Mystery has given to me as these gifts that I have manifested in my life, which is a place for learning, a place to be able to go within without distraction. So, great sacred space. So I have a sacred space today, and I acknowledge my personal gifts and talents, because they're many. Great Mystery, teach me to honor the laws of sacred space, the customs and traditions of every creed and race. Great Mystery, teach me to develop the talents that I own and behave with reverence in another's home. Great Mystery, teach the child in me to accept with grace the part of sacred mystery found in every space. The idea of sacred space has been one of the foundations of Native American philosophy throughout time. We see all life forms as having their own medicine wheel or life cycles. How conceited is it for two-leggeds to believe that humans are the only creatures Great Mystery created with their sacred space attached? Defining our boundaries is important. For instance, if we have a house guest and we don't give the ground rules we expect to be maintained in our home, we will certainly be angry if unspoken rules are broken. The anger is usually at ourselves for not discussing the ground rules in the beginning. One of the most important elements in instilling the understanding of sacred space is to allow children to develop the talents they have through posing questions that will allow them to think for themselves. If Indian children are acting silly or can't get an answer for themselves, their grandparents may just ignore them and speak as if the child is not present. When the child uses the thinking process and finds the answers on their own, he or she is rewarded through becoming visible again. The child feels a sense of accomplishment and worthiness. The lesson further instills respect for the grandparents and the value of their wisdom. Sacred space insists on a respect for the possessions, ideas, homes, and persons of others. This also applies to demanding it for the self. Mark your territory, respect yourself, so that others will see that reflection in themselves and in how they deal with you. Be willing to say no. You are the one who sets up how other people treat you through how you treat yourself. Happiness begins within. If you allow others to be destructive in your sacred space on some level, you don't have the guts to be disliked. It's not important to be liked by others, but it is important to be able to live with yourself. So I'm able to live with myself, be passionate about life. I'm seeking exactly what I'm finding because I have gratitude and wisdom and respect for my sacred space and others' sacred space. And I'm grateful for that lesson and that my talents are coming out naturally because of that growth. The fifth card is the Sacred Mountain card, which represents the lesson needed to find personal freedom. In letting go of the limitation you may have placed in your own path, the choices are now clear. The place of inner knowing and balance high on top of Sacred Mountain is now accessible because you've confronted the fear, your fear of limitation. Now it's time to bask in the beauty of unlimited view. So, War Bonnet, advance. So that's why I am advancing easily right now, like a war-bonneted chief, because I've learned these lessons. It's taken a lot of pain and struggle to get to this point in my life, but I have gratitude for where I'm at right now, because I've earned it. War-bonneted of the warrior clan, honors you have earned, eagle feathers, lofty thoughts, courage you have learned. Teach us of the forward thrust, advancing to the right. Parley now, counsel fire, wisdom true and bright. So the war bonnet was the symbol of a chief, a warrior whose counsel was sought because of his or her wisdom was recognized by others. He had come to terms with his personal medicine. He had earned the right to wear the war bonnet because he knew how to advance himself through acts of bravery, advance his clan through counting coup, and advance his tribe or nation through providing for all of its members. So they won the coup feathers in their bonnets through serving the needs of the people. It is time to advance. Don't waste energy on going backward or staying in the doldrums. You are now able to move to the next step on the sacred path. Like a war-bonneted chief, you've earned the right to learn the next step of life's mysteries. Your advance can be on any level. Your spiritual, physical, mental, emotional healings are understood through life's experiences. You can now approach your destiny with every feather you've earned, marking your past victories and seeing the destiny you have chosen emerging before you. Your medicine is strong and you will allow you to advance the advancement that you need at this time. So I'm grateful that my medicine is strong. And this is my path to personal freedom, and I'm going to continue advancing because I have passion and spontaneity for life, and I'm removing the present limitation, and going to remain in positivity and passion and spontaneity, and allow my fire medicine to grow. And I'm seeking exactly what I'm finding in this vision quest because it's a vision quest within my own sacred spirit. And I have wisdom and gratitude today because I trust in great mystery, and I have found my personal truth that I have to remain respecting myself to continue growing my gifts and talents within myself. And I will continue to advance like a war-bonneted chief because that's a path to personal freedom. And high on Sacred Mountain, and no one has had to carry me. I allow Great Mystery to carry me where I need to go, and I just go with the flow and, allow it to flow through me, and I don't have to control it anymore because I have unlimited view, and I don't have fear or self-limitation, and I can bask in the beauty of the unlimited view and know that I can continue to advance in my life and not have to look back on the past and be shameful and doubtful, and know that I'm making steps forward and I don't have to look back or step backwards or slide backwards because I know in my sacred heart what feels right for me, and I listen to my body and how I feel around certain people, and if I don't feel good, then that means I don't need to be with those people or in those relationships or doing whatever activity it is I'm doing, because my body lets me know the truth. And I'm grateful to share this message to you from my sacred heart. I hope you do something that makes your heart smile today. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to remain positive and passionate and spontaneous about life, because that's when life surprises me in the most beautiful way. So thank you for tuning into my channel today. Please like, subscribe, and share, and give me a thumbs up. I hope that you found this morning focus helpful and it can help you in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to go take a walk in nature and connect with Earth Mother, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace. Mother lover out. Have a good day.